1, 2, 3.
It's been a whirlwind since Chris Granger came to Sacramento just 6 years ago.
Cut that
ribbon! The NBA sent him to get the arena deal done. Then 2 years later, he was hired as the Kings president to deliver on those promises. Did you know back then that this is what it was going to be like in 2017?
Hardly. I think we all, again, from a league standpoint, those of us who were here, I think we all understood, again, that the fan base in Sacramento is unparalleled. There's a real community spirit here in Sacramento, but you couldn't possibly have foreseen that we would have the world's greatest arena right here in Sacramento. I don't think any of us in our wildest dreams could have imagined the influence this building would have on the rest of the world.
He's the driving force behind the world-class Golden One Center, and the downtown Commons is well on its way with the Sawyer Hotel opening late August. How difficult was it for you to put this together? You have great experience with the NBA, a business experience, but to coordinate all these moving parts, to put a project together in less than 3 years is pretty incredible, especially in California.
Yeah, I think that's it. I think the thing that is probably most noteworthy from my standpoint is the pace with which we have done what we've done here. I think we all love Golden One Center in Sacramento, and we all understand the economic impact it's had on our community. But the fact that we went from 0 to open within 3 years, while simultaneously building a hotel and a mall and selling condos and everything else we're doing, to do it that quickly and with the hopefully quality and the vision and the innovation that we have, I think it will never be done again.
You and I were walking around just about a year ago with hard hats on, looking through the arena. The seats weren't even in yet. And to think about how much has changed in this past year, what are you most proud of?
Again, I think what I'm most proud of is just this building reflects the values of Sacramento. I mean, it reflects the people of Sacramento. It reflects how we live our lives in Sacramento, whether it's agriculture or indoor-outdoor arena or the commitment to sustainability. This building speaks to Sacramento.
It was Kings owner Vivek Ranadive who recognized Granger's talents early and recruited him to stay. And he says, Chris is one of the best in the business and we're extremely thankful for his contributions to the Kings and the Sacramento community. How did he react when you resigned?
You know, to Vivek's credit, like, he understands, like, it's not that I don't love him, it's not that I don't love Sacramento, it's not that I don't love the Kings, because I love them all, but for me it's just, it's time, and there's another mountain that I'd like to climb in my career. I think I have another one of these mega projects in me, and it's time, and he understands that, and I think he celebrates it and takes it as a badge of honor that he can help accelerate my career into doing something different.
But the timing, Chris, I have to say I was shocked when I heard this just yesterday. The timing, the draft is on Thursday. We want to have a little bit of stability in the Kings organization as we start recruiting essentially and getting these new guys in. So why now?
Well, as with anything in my life, my timing is driven by my daughters. My older daughter is about to start middle school, and it will be, not that it's ever easy to move your kids, but it will be easier to move them this year than it would be next year, and easier this year certainly than 2 years or 3 years from now. And again, like, I knew at some point in time that I wanted to do something different.
But Granger says he'll miss his personal relationships most. He and his wife have also worked tirelessly outside the Kings organization to help those in need.
Jennifer is a force of nature, and she is out there all the time with Make-A-Wish or City Year or you name it. My daughter Zoe creates these little homeless kits, which is a sock and a water bottle and a granola bar that we have to keep in the car and hand out to people when we see them on the sides of the streets. But we're proud of Sacramento, and we're proud of our community, and you know, it's sincere that we want to make a difference in the world.
Chris Granger says he wants to take that to the next level. He wants a new challenge with an even bigger impact. Okay, so I have a couple ideas for you.
Great.
The Olympics, the Los Angeles 2024 bid, would you consider working with that?
I would consider anything that has a big scale and the opportunity for an impact, either on a regional basis or a global basis.
The Raiders, something about a little stadium that's popping up in Las Vegas seems like you'd be the perfect fit for that.
Listen, I think the Raiders are well staffed right now. I wish them well.
What about politics?
Politics, perhaps someday. That is my secret passion someday.
Really?
It is, but now is not the time for that.
No matter where he ends up, Chris Granger plans to leave his mark.
You never walk away from the business relationships, and I'm always going to be following what's happening here in Sacramento and rooting for the Kings. Everyone has embraced me and my family, and this community is incredible, and only good things are in store for Sacramento going forward, as we all know, and it's been fun to play just a little part of it over the last few years.